What is FI2M integration and which area it starts? Yeah, anyone?
Yeah, FI2MM integration will be happened at OBYC settings. We will integrate the FI2MM integration. Here we will assign the GL accounts based upon the valuation class, valuation modifier, general modifier, moment type, and transaction keys.
Yeah.
So here example is procurement of material against the purchase order and goods issues against the sales order and goods issued to production department, transfer of material from one plant to another. This is a process where happening in integration. And also it is first start with the P2, it is same like P2P process. And also here we have some moments types also.
Yeah. Already shared one document. Can anyone share the document once? Let us discuss very deeply. Yeah, can anyone? Yesterday I shared one document FI2M integration. Yeah, Prashanti Garu, is it possible to share your screen? Yeah, in between of time, I will ask a few of the questions related to FI2M integration. What is valuation? What is valuation? Yeah.
Valuation area, valuation area is basically at which material is valued. Material can be valued either at plant level or at company code level.
Okay. What is valuation modifier?
And if multiple plans to use the same accounts, then valuation areas can be grouped together. So here a GL account to be mapped to this group OBYC, and also modifier is like one second.
Yeah, I will tell you. Valuation class is the classification of the materials. Means what kind of material we are using, whether it is raw material, semi-finished or finished. Yeah, we will we will assign this valuation class in material master. Valuation grouping code is means group of valuation areas. In this, all materials will use same account determination and same GL accounts for the all transactions. This is also called valuation modifier also.
Yeah.
This will do in OMWD.
And valuation group code and valuation modifier both are same, right? So here valuation areas are grouped together, and this group is known as like valuation modifier.
Yeah, I will add a little bit extra. Yeah, actually, valuation it's a company code. Mostly, we'll use like as a plant level. Okay. Uh, for example, if you have a maintain at a plant level, so there is a different types of price. So standard price and moving average price. So based upon that, we will maintain. For example, one plant at a different area, another plant is on some other different area. The material cost will be the moving average price and standard cost will be maybe difference some situations. So based upon that only we'll maintain as in a plant level. Some situations we need to maintain at a company code level. So at the time we need to maintain every company code level. We need to maintain like standard price same. Yeah, sometimes varies. Okay. Yeah. Coming to that document. Yeah, can anyone explain this document? Yeah, anyone?
Yeah, Gopi, my screen is visible or not? I share.
Yes, yes, it's visible. Yes.
Okay.
Anyone want to explain this topic? Okay, let us I will discuss. So material management is a costing unit for organization. They spend money, so each and every activity which spend money should be captured by the finance people. So first of all, coming to the material management. So in every organization, we require some materials. So based upon the raw materials or semi-finished goods, will make it as a finished goods. So for that purpose only, we are maintaining a company first of all. Yes, sir. So for that, the material is raw materials and semi-finished goods will finally we make it as an uh, finished goods. So for that, for every material, there is a costing. So how much cost the material is sometimes different. Sometimes it depends upon the fluctuations of the in the market. Some maybe it depends upon the situation. Okay, there's a costing unit. How much cost will be involved in the material? So it will be completely. It will be linked with the FI as well as CO also. Okay, to control the cost, how much price. Okay, in CO, we I think Sir shared some knowledge about that in CO. There is a standard cost, how it will be involved. There is a bomb will be there. Okay, bill of the material. Okay, how much? What are the? For example, we'll go to the one production. Okay, yesterday we discussed about that one car company, how it will be manufactured and what are the some finished goods. I mean some raw materials, some semi-finished goods. So finally we will become like as an one finished goods like a car. Okay. So for that, there's so many materials is required. We'll maintain in a bomb like that. So it will becomes into the final project. In every company, I mean cars company, these are checked for price and the quality of the material at the market. At the same time, the outlook, the quality and price. So we need to maintain some price compared to the other product. So based upon that only the product will be sell easily. So for that we need to maintain some cost controlling from our side. So that's why it will be like so these are explained in the header part. It completely costing related material. Yeah, first point. Go to the first point. Yeah. So that is all about material management. Material management is a cost unit for organization. Okay, they spend money to each and every activity which spent money should be captured in a finance department. Our finance department will capture all of the what's going on in the organization. Everything will be captured. So FI2 migrations will be starts at OBY six. You guys already said. So for automatic account determination process, for that we need to maintain some of the factor. Just a few minutes back, some of the peoples are said what are the factors is required. So what is the factors, guys?
Valuation class, valuation modifier, general modifier, transaction keys, and movement types.
Yes. So already discussed transaction keys and sorry, valuation modifier and valuation. Sorry, valuation class is nothing but there is a type of materials. Okay. Yeah, here the screen. Wait a minute. Yeah, every material will have valuation class field. Valuation class could be a finished goods or semi-finished goods or raw materials. Raw materials, etc. Combine of valuation class plus movement types determine the GLs. So here, those are explained that clearly. The valuation class plus movement types. So which type of, for example, raw material and for example, movement types. Based upon that, the GL will be we need to assign determines. Okay. So the types of valuation class is a raw material for 3,000, 7,900. It is a semi-finished goods. And 7,920 is a finished goods. Raw material procures with the valuation class 3,000 and go for processing converted to semi-finished goods with valuation class is 7,900 and finally produced converted with a valuation class 7,920, which you can sell finished goods by creating the sales order. First will be a raw material, then it will be converted as semi-finished goods, next it will be converted as finished goods, and finally the output product will be comes into the picture, and after that we will sell to the customer through sales order. Next, transaction key. Transaction key is nothing but it is used to control the storage of filling of document and assign the assignment of a document used to determine between various transactions such as goods movements that are costs in inventory. So it is control the document what movement types will be happen like that. Based upon that only it will assign some transaction key, whether it is an inventory account. Okay, we'll assign that BSX. Okay, price difference. If some situations the price difference is happen. So example yesterday, someone asked one doubt. So the invoice will be some one quantity of the price is 10,000. Whenever the payment comes into the picture, the price will be a little bit different. What cases it will be happen in the entries? The price difference accounts, the extra price will be comes into the price difference account. So that for that point of view, we'll maintain one GL to assign this price difference account. Next, GBB offsetting entry, WR, XGR, account, FRA, price clearing. And coming to the valuation modifier, just one of the few of the people are explained clearly about valuation modifier, I think. So once again, we'll discuss valuation modifier. Valuation modifier is also called as valuation grouping code. So OMWM to activate valuation grouping code for that. Okay, OMWM assign valuation grouping code to valuation areas. Okay, this is T code. This is output in the screen. Okay, the valuation modifiers those are taken as 0001. Okay, the mall those are in that screen. Valuation modifier 0001 is the same, but valuation class is the difference. So those are assigned for valuation class, and I also will assign the GLs. Next, valuation grouping code is used to group the valuation area to minimize the effort. In SAP, using two types of valuation areas. Just a few minutes back, we discussed. One is the company code level and the plant level. But the SAP recommended you to use the valuation area at the plant level because valuation will be differ from one plant to another. I explained a few minutes back this point, right? It will be differ from one plant to another plant. If needed, we can maintain the valuation area at company code level also. Some situations will maintain company code level also. The valuation, wait. The valuation grouping code makes it easier to set automatic account determination. Okay, within the chart of accounts based on our requirement to define individual accounts determined for certain valuation areas or to define a common account determination for several valuation areas. Okay, we can maintain the valuation grouping code. Just we discussed all about that within a chart of account level. Note, what is the note? It is mandatory to maintain valuation modifier as a valuation area cannot be assigned directly to the account determination because of it will be some impact without assign that valuation modifier the valuation areas. Even if you have one valuation area also, you should assign particular valuation modifier. This is must and should we need to maintain before doing that account determination. Yeah, next, material type. So what is material type? Anyone?
Yeah, material type means raw material, semi-finished or finished. For raw material, we will use moving average price. It's denoted with V. And for finished goods, we will use standard price. It's denoted with S.
Okay, all right. Yeah, material type. each material should assigned in a material assigned material type in material master record. User to the user to update whether changes made in the quantity are update in a material master and change in value also updated in a stock accounts. Yeah. For that, ROH is a raw material and HALV is a semi-finished goods. And finished goods, what's a finished goods? Anyone?
Raw material converted into finished goods.
Yeah.
Converted into main product,
Yes.
completed product.
Yeah. And finished goods and service based and trading goods, some situations. So for that, this is will be happen. So those are explained clearly for finished goods and service, everything very depth way. For finished goods are the products in the by the company itself, since they cannot be ordered by purchasing a material record, material master record of this material does not contain purchasing data. Next, services, DIEN. Services are procured extreme externally and cannot be stored. Okay. A material master records for these material type can always contain purchasing data. Next, trading goods. Trading goods is are always procured externally and then sold. A material master record of the material type can contain purchase and sales data. That's all about material types. The FI to MM integration, it will be starts at OB by settings, we already we discussed. First, you send your purchase order to the vendor, and yeah, we want to be account entry. Okay, this all about we know. Yeah, that automatic account determination. Okay, it will be here. These are the transaction keys and account determination will be consider feature. Okay, when a GR is post, when you receive the goods, you cannot make the following entry: the inventory account data to vendor account. So here those are taken direct entry actually. Yeah, because some of the goods you have received may be damaged or may not be up to the mark, or for any other reasons goods may reject. So before posting that to vendor account, we keep it as a separate place till we verify the goods. And the actual entry will be like inventory account data to GR account. Just yesterday we discussed clearly about this thing. For that, once you will receive the goods, we need to check it cross-verified as per that purchase order. So whether it is any damage or any rejected, any quantity is missed, okay, like that. So we need to cross-verify it. For that only, for that reasons, we are didn't raise the direct entry like inventory account data to vendor account. For these reasons, we'll maintain this temporary account inventory account data to GRIR account. For that, transaction keys already you guys said about that BSX for inventory account for GRIR WRX. Here the goods received in the debit to the inventory and the credit it will be in a temporary account at GRIR. Next, you will post the invoice to the goods received. When you will post the invoice after you are satisfied with the goods received, the entry will be like GRIR account data to vendor account. Now the goods are moved from the GRIR account, data account, and vendor account is credit. Now you got the final entry of goods and vendor account, that is inventory account data to vendor account. Finally, the entry will be like that is a inventory account was debit and vendor account was credit, and GRIR is debit and also credit. The balance will be becomes zero, right? And it has be zero always, so it will be nullify, right? GRs will be nullify, so the direct will be entry will be comes into the picture. Got it? And yeah, coming to that payment. Once invoice is okay, we start the time we need to do that payment. That will be like when bank statement upload, bank account clearing data to main bank. Right. So this is all about FICO area. So I will raise few questions for you guys. Try to integration. How you guys have a knowledge?
Yeah, Gopi garu, your voice is not audible properly.
Yeah.
Maybe a signal issue. Yeah, sometimes it's coming very low.
Yeah, am I audible right now?
Yeah,
Yes.
now it's fine.
Yeah.
Can I close my screen?
Yes, yes, yes. Please. Yeah, I will raise few questions. Guys, are you ready? Yeah. The question is, can we change the valuation class in the material master once it is assigned? Yeah, am I audible, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, my question is clear.
Yeah.
The
Tell
question
me
is,
one second. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, Gopi, we can change. Actually, you have to delete open purchase order in order to change the valuation class.
Mhm.
My opinion is we can't change the valuation class once it is assigned.
Okay. The answer in the chat box. Check it. Got it? The answer. You guys need any explanation? We can change, but the material is nil. If in case the material is nil, we will change, or else we can't.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
One more question. Thus, the moving average price changes in the material master during issue of the stock, assuming that the price control for the material in the moving average. My question is clear?
Yes, yes.
Thus, the moving average price change in the material master during issue of the stock, assuming that the price control for the material is moving average. Anyone?
Okay, can you repeat
Okay.
the question again, please?
Uh,
Can you repeat the question again?
does the moving average price changed in the material master during issue, okay, of the material, assuming that the price control for the material in is moving average?
So I I can't explain completely, but basic idea I have if a material is assigned moving average price, the price is automatically adjusted in the material master record. Hmm.
Hmm. I will share this document. I have one document, the FI2MM related document. Okay, some questionnaire document. You guys can cross verify these questionnaires. I think you get a clear picture about how the questions in the interview FI2MM integration. Okay, so that will be a better for you guys. Okay, yeah. On Monday, who is ready to give a presentation?
Yeah, I will give a presentation on asset accounting.
All right, asset accounting, right? So everyone prepared well about asset accounting. Okay, and so many changes are available in S4HANA also. So please learn about those things also. Yeah, this is the document I shared related FA2MM integration questionnaires. So prepare well these documents that may be helpful for your interviews. Okay, and some of the little bit critical questionnaires are available. So that's enough for FI2MM integration. If in case we faced any questionnaires, at the same time, we'll need to know about the some scenarios, how the price differences will be happen, some situations. Okay, you guys learn about that also. That will be enough for FI2MM integration. You guys already knows about the how automatic account determinations will be happen, what are the factors is required, and the T codes you guys knows, and the entries you guys knows. So that's enough for the basic point of view. Some critically, the questions are just I shared at the third box. So that's enough. Yeah. Okay, guys. This is the session today. Anyone want to share anything more? Okay, guys, this is the session today. We'll see you on Monday. Tomorrow is no class. Yeah. Uh, don't forget that. Please cross verify that questionnaires. That will be helpful for you guys. Okay. Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.